Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss something interesting about singular and plural nouns. Just a quick recapitulation on singular and plural nouns. Singular has been derived from the word single, which means one, and opposite of one or single is many, so plural means many. Okay, so whenever I ask people how do you convert a singular noun into plural, they simply say we just have to add s, but it is not true, because in not in all the cases we just add s. So we have to add es, sometimes ies, and it depends upon the situation. So how do we learn the rules of converting a singular noun into plural? Okay, so in order to understand the rule, first we need to know what are regular nouns and what are irregular nouns. Okay, so the regular nouns, they follow the normal rule of addition of alphabets after a word to change into plural. Like for example, girl, girls, box, boxes. We simply add s or es in order to change it into a plural noun. Whereas in irregular nouns, the word changes as a whole or remains the same, does not follow the rule of addition. Okay, we will come back to irregular noun after some time. First, let's discuss regular nouns. So as we all know, we need the regular nouns are the nouns which needs addition of certain alphabets in order to become plural, right? So how do we add? What are the additions that we make? Let's discuss. Adding s, as I gave the example of girl, it's very simple. Girl, girls, ball, balls. Here we simply add s. Okay, and adding es. Now, when do we add es? We add es to those words which end with s kind of sound, like box, glass. Both the words have s kind of sound at the end. So in these words we need to add es if we want to make it plural, like box es, boxes, glass, glasses. Okay, next addition is adding ies. When do we add ies? We add ies to those words which end with y. And how do we add? We simply copy the word but drop y, and instead of y we write I and then add es. Like for example, lady, lad, drop y, replace it with I and add es, ladies. Fairy, similarly, fairy, drop y, write fair, instead of y we write I and then es. So fairy, fairies. Now, this rule is followed only when there is a consonant in front of y. What if there is a vowel in front of y? Like, for example, boy. Do we write boies? No, we simply write boys. Similarly, key, we simply write keys. We don't write keis. Why? Because there is a vowel in front of y. Here also there is a vowel in front of y. So the simple rule is, whenever there is a vowel in front of y, we simply add s. Whenever there is a consonant in front of y, we need to use ies by dropping y and replacing it with I and adding es. Now moving on to irregular nouns. So, just summarizing, regular nouns are the nouns which need addition of certain letters like s, like es or ies, or simply s again. Okay, so next one is irregular noun. Irregular nouns are the nouns that change as a whole when it becomes a plural. So the word changes as a whole or remains the same in some cases. Okay, does not follow the rule of addition. Okay, so let's discuss it in detail with example. Now here are some examples of irregular nouns, like tooth. Do we say tooths? No, we don't say tooths, we say teeth. Mouse, do we say mouses? No, we say mice. So here what is happening? The word is changing as a whole. we are not making addition to tooths. We are changing the word as a whole as teeth. We are not adding anything to mouse, but we are changing the whole word as mice. So the word changes as a whole in irregular nouns. And there are some other words, some irregular nouns, which remains the same, like sheep, sheep. Whether it is singular, whether it is plural, it remains the same. Like one sheep, or a flock of sheep means a group of sheep. Whether it is one or many, it remains the same. Similarly, aircraft, aircraft. Whether it is singular or plural, it remains the same. So here it remains the same, and these irregular nouns, they don't follow the normal rule of addition. Okay, so the difference between regular and irregular noun is regular nouns need addition in order to convert into plural, whereas the irregular nouns, they don't need addition. The word as a whole changes or it remains the same. I hope this audio or video is helpful to you all. In case of any queries, you are free to call me. Thank you.